Y'all, listen, before this video starts, I wanted to go ahead and congratulate myself because, as you all know, I struggle with mental health and I have pretty bad anxiety, especially social related anxiety. And so today I went out and I picked up my cat's medicine, which I'd been putting off for the past like week because it wasn't anything necessary or crucial to her whatsoever. So before you yell at me or anything, it wasn't like necessary, but it was just some extra stuff. So I put it off for like a week because the people never called me or texted me to tell me that the prescription was ready. So I didn't know if like there was an issue. I didn't know if they even filled it. I had no idea what was going on. So I finally went and got it. And not only did I do that, but I also went to a drive-through, which is no big deal. I used to do that all the time. But ever since my anxiety spiked, I have not gone through a drive-through by myself. So the fact that I did that is a huge win, and it was not a big deal whatsoever. So I did that, got me some food, and also the fact that it was rush hour around lunchtime in the afternoon, and I went out driving during that hour. I never do that. I either go early in the morning or I go with someone else who's driving because driving makes me anxious in the afternoon with like heavy traffic. And that's the thing, I used to do that all the time, but whenever my anxiety and depression spiked and got terrible, like a year ago, I haven't done any of that stuff since then by myself. And then, y'all, the number one thing that I've never done, even when I was fine and my anxiety was fine, I have never gone through a car wash by myself. I always felt like I wouldn't be able to get onto the track to go through the car wash. For some reason, I felt like I could never do it. And so I always made someone else take my car to the car wash. Don't ask me why. I never wanted to do it, never did it. It scared me to death. But I was like, you know what? My car is filthy. It's disgusting. It's honestly embarrassing to drive. So I'm going to take it to this freaking car wash. So I went and I wasn't even anxious. The thing is, when you're in moments like that that cause you anxiety, you're anxious before you do it. When you're doing it, you're kind of fine. After, you're kind of fine. Actually, you are fine because you get through it and you're okay. And that's exactly what happened to me. Like, I was anxious going into the car wash and pulling up to pay, but there was this nice woman there that actually helped me, and I signed up for some premium subscription membership thing, so I get unlimited car washes for like $40 a month, which isn't bad. I mean, for me, it's not really that great because I don't drive that often, but now maybe I will. Especially since I can go through the freaking car wash and not have anxiety over it. Because guess what? I did it just fine. I got on that freaking track. Is it a big deal? No. It's literally the dumbest thing in the world. Yeah, it was such a huge deal for me. Why? Why is anxiety like that? Where you don't even... It's so irrational. But anyway, I overcame that and I'm a better person for it. So anyway, let me start the actual video. So hello, hi, welcome to a brand new video where I am making over the Pancake family. Why? I don't know. I honestly hate making over the Pancakes. They've always been a family that I struggled with and I never really liked, to be honest. Eliza is a freak and she's mean. Bob is lazy. And does he deserve better? I don't know. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. No idea. So I'm gonna just, not talk about it too much. But I'm actually extremely happy with how they came out. Their makeovers aren't that bad. And I think their main reason why is because Bob and Eliza originally look so old. They're literally young adults and they look, not saying that 30 is old by any means because it's not, but they looked as if they were in their mid-late 30s instead of being in their 20s, which is what I figure like a young adult typically would be. So yeah, I don't know why they made them look so old. Maybe it was the style and the way the game looked at that time, but my versions actually look like they're in their early mid-20s, so that's what I'm going with, that they're kind of fresh-ish out of university, and Eliza is studying to be, well, she is now a lawyer, and Bob is a chef. He graduated culinary school, and so pretty much I came up with this whole backstory for the two of them, where Eliza comes from a decently wealthy family, not like a land grab goth type of wealthy, but they're decent. And so they paid for Bob and Eliza's house and they paid Eliza's school, whereas Bob comes from a more poor household. He had to take out loans to go to school and all that. And since Eliza's family wants to move up the social ladder and have more money, they don't really like that Bob is kind of, in a way, well, he's not dragging her down, but they kind of feel like he would drag Eliza down because he is from a different income bracket, I guess, if you will. So they don't really approve of their relationship, but they got married anyway and they're flourishing at least for now. I mean, who knows? In the future, they might end up being like they originally are, where they don't really get along and they're just too much of opposites where they don't even attract anymore. They're just totally on opposite ends of a spectrum. So yeah, that's my little pancakes. I'm really happy with how they came out. Bob is so hot. I don't even know how I did it, but Bob looks so good. And I didn't change their features an insane amount. I mean, yes, they got plastic surgery, but I did not change a single preset. Whereas with the Caliente sisters, since they aren't originally from The Sims 4, they're from The Sims 2, and the Sims 4 ones are trash and ugly and not canon to the originals, I took liberties changing their facial features and their presets. Whereas the pancakes, since they're from The Sims 4, I kept them the same-ish, again, plastic surgery. But yeah, I'm really happy with how they came out. And so really fast, before I end this voiceover, I wanted to talk about what you all suggested in the last video in the comments. So I asked you all what type of content you would like to see, and a lot of people said, you know, makeovers, CC videos, mods, create a Sims, stuff like that. So definitely create a Sims. I love doing them, at least when I'm inspired to actually make Sims. I love doing it. So yeah, those will definitely be out, of course. And then CC mod videos, definitely want to get more of those out. So must have mods, must have CC, must have this, that, blah. Those will be out eventually. I'm gonna try and upload maybe a CC/mod video maybe every month or so. So it's not gonna be super frequent, but just whenever I can kind of get it out, you know? But when it comes to Let's Plays, let me start out with the ones that you all didn't really mention. So Human Enough. I don't know if you all love that series or not. I do. I love Juno. However, I do want it to wrap up very soon. So within the next, I would say by maybe June or July, so within the next few months, I definitely want that series to be done and wrapped up. Black Widow, I want to do that challenge, but I don't think doing a series is going to work for me. I would rather do a one-off video, or maybe have to split it up into 2 parts where I just kind of play through the Black Widow challenge fast. So I guess kind of like a speed run. But the whole point of me starting that series was so that I would have like an unhinged type of Let's Play where it's super chaotic. And by the second episode, which I did record but never uploaded, I'm kind of getting too caught up with the story. So yeah, it's not giving what I wanted it to give anymore. So that is wrapped up and done. But I still want to finish that challenge, just not in the manner that I was doing it previously. So now moving on to my, I guess, most popular Let's Plays or most highly requested Let's Plays. I am still doing Devereaux Legacy. It's just that series is very story based, and there's a lot of stuff that I need to do before I start filming that again. So Devereaux Legacy is staying, it will be coming back. And then Not So Berry is a little bit more complicated because I'm not letting go of the series. I still love my berries and I want to continue with the Not So Berry challenge, but I think I want to move it over to Twitch, at least maybe after Plum Gen, because since that series is so grindy and I play it on camera, off camera, then have to edit it so I relive it, it can be too much to record at times. So I'm kind of thinking that I want to move it over to Twitch, and since I love that family so much, I think that whenever I want to play with them, going live and playing with them will kind of keep me consistent on Twitch. For now, just let me know what you all think about that in the comments down below. And with that, I guess you were all caught up on, you know, what's going to be coming to my channel and all that stuff. I'm super excited to be back filming and everything. YouTube started out as a happy place for me, so kind of getting that happy place back and having fun with it again is definitely the move, and so I hope that I can stay like this. But thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the very next video. So goodbye, everyone.
I'm looking out from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that, yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the